Hey, what's going on, guys? Bar here. Welcome back to the channel. Kind of a different video today. Kind of want to talk real quick about kind of what's been going on with me. Don't worry, I do have a Call of Duty video coming up today. But honestly, I just wanted to make a different type of video today. Give you guys some good different gameplay. I'm playing SWTOR. I've actually gotten back into the Old Republic and been grinding it quite a bit. And I've actually really enjoyed it. So it's kind of been fun to kind of get back into this game that's like 9 years old. So anyway, so today I want to talk about my health wise, and I really do want to say first off, I do appreciate you guys well wishes and whatnot. You guys have been amazing with saying, hey, you know what, it's glad to see you, you're starting to feel better, glad to see you coming back and whatnot. And I can definitely sound it in my voice. I definitely am starting to come back to it, and finally actually getting some energy to work out. That's been one thing I've been really just dying to do, is kind of get back into working out. And man, oh man, I have missed it, dude. I have missed working out because it's like my way of kind of de-stressing, just getting all get the endorphins up and everything, get amped up and kind of get all your stress relieved that way. And I've found so much enjoyment in that. And then when you're sick, it's just like, you can't do it, man. You just can't do it. You just got to sit around trying to relax, try to heal up and try to feel a little bit better. But man, oh man, such a roller coaster, man. Such a roller coaster I've been on for the past couple of weeks, ever since like November 10th. And I want to talk about this entire couple weeks that I've been kind of going through, and kind of what the situation that's going on right now around the world with this certain illness or sickness. I don't know if I can mention it. I don't know how YouTube does it right now when it comes to mentioning the world illness that's kind of going right now when it comes to demonetization. But I really want to talk about kind of what has happened to me recently this past couple of weeks, and kind of with my speculation and kind of curiosity that I have right now with the situation that I went through, and what's kind of going on in the world when it comes to testing and whatnot. So anyway, let's talk about this. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and mention, for people that don't know, I'm a firefighter. We've been dealing with this kind of stuff for several weeks now. I mean, actually several months now, with, running calls with people that have this certain type of illness, working people that, have gone into cardiac arrest. We go in there with our N95, goggles, gowns, and everything. We're dressed to the T when it comes to dealing with this type of illness, with patients that have it, and depending on whatever they might have difficulty breathing, or even up until the point where you have to perform CPR on them. So I'm around it constantly when it comes to my work and whatnot. It's not, to me, really a big deal. I mean, it's something that I'm used to. I try to be a responsible adult, try to be a responsible employee of my fire department, and really I don't have too much of a fear of it. If there's at any point in time where we work a patient that has this, usually if I'm like, you know what, I feel pretty nasty, I'm going to go ahead and decont myself, go back to the station, take a shower, and hopefully feel a little bit better. Well, on November 10th, I've definitely started feeling some weirdness, because there's a lot of different symptoms when it comes to this illness that's kind of going on right now. Well, I had 3 of the symptoms. I had extreme fatigue. I had a cough. I had a slight, kind of clearing my throat and whatnot. And I was a little curious of kind of what's going on, and I noticed my daughter actually had a cough as well. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So anyway, got tested. I took actually a couple days off from work, because not only did I test negative the first time initially that I got tested, but actually more symptoms started coming up, to where my cough had increased, my headache, I had a headache like one evening that was like pretty bad, but that went away after a day. I had rashes around my neck, my chest, my back, my arm that lasted maybe 3 or 4 days. I'm like, well, that's really weird. So anyway, my situation slowly just started progressing even more, to where like, man, my cough is pretty damn bad, and you know what? I'm gonna go get tested again. So I go get tested again, found negative again. Okay, well, that's really weird. I'm having a lot of these symptoms and whatnot that kind of go on with this. So why is it that I have all these different symptoms? My cough is not getting any better. I definitely feel it in my lungs right now. I mean, the funny thing is, going to see the doctor, we'll get into this, but man, they heard my lungs. They were like, oh God. So anyway, we'll get into that. But anyway, my situation was just not improving to it. And I understand there's other colds and viruses out there and whatnot, and that could always be a possibility. But man, kind of looking at the situation kind of going around the world, especially with, Kansas and Missouri being like a hot zone now. The Midwest, for the most part, is a hot zone right now. It kind of starts adding up to me that, you know what, maybe this is a possibility. Maybe I have this, even though I've been testing negative twice now. Okay, well, you know what? I call my doctor and everything. The funny thing is about the whole situation in the United States when it comes to like trying to make a doctor's appointment nowadays when you're sick, it's damn near impossible because if you have any type of symptom whatsoever, they're like, oh no, you have COVID, you can't, or you had this illness and whatnot. Go ahead, damn it, I went ahead and said it anyway. Freaking YouTube's gonna be like, how dare you, sir? Demonetize him! Anyway, so yeah, have this illness and whatnot, so you can't make it a doctor's appointment. Well, eventually, I was able to at least get a phone call with my doctor that was able to prescribe me an antibiotic and a steroid and whatnot. And that, honestly, like taking that, made me feel better for like one day. And that was about it. Continued on with the medication and whatnot, and I felt like my condition wasn't improving very much up until the point where I had to go to community hospital because I was like, look, as a firefighter, I know my health, work out, try to be as physically fit as I possible, try to be healthy as much as I can. And I know something's wrong, especially when I'm trying to lay down and try to go to sleep, and I'm unable to do that. So I go to a community hospital, get a breathing treatment. This doctor even puts me again on another steroid, and I'm actually able to meet my nurse practitioner for my primary doctor's office, and they were able to put me on another antibiotic. So dude, I'm drugged up, man. I've been drugged up these past couple of weeks trying to get through whatever I have. But again, even when I went to the community hospital, I got tested for a third time because you can't really give a albuterol, breathing treatment to somebody that has COVID-19 or has the virus, has the illness and whatnot, because of the aerosolness of the breathing treatment and somebody that has the illness, the sickness. So they tested me again. Third time, nothing. This entire time, had all these different symptoms of what's kind of going on right now. For a third time, I'm tested negative. What the hell is going on? So now, currently, in the past couple of days, still taking my steroid, taking my antibiotics, been taking some cough syrup and some medicines at nighttime just to get through the night and not be able to cough, because I've been having really terrible nights at the fire station where I don't take any medication at nighttime because I want to make sure I'm able to wake up during those nighttime calls. And if I do that, if I take that medication, I'm not going to be able to wake up as easily as if I didn't, which led me into having several nights at the fire station where I was just coughing and staying up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning until I was eventually able to fall asleep between calls and just coughing and hacking the entire night. So eventually, I've gotten to this point now where, you know what, I'm doing pretty well. I do have still my slight cough. You can definitely hear it in my lungs, though. That's kind of the crazy thing. When I saw my nurse practitioner at my primary care, she's like, oh, man, yeah, damn, I can hear that in your lungs. And it's like, I know I'm not crazy, man. I've had all these different types of symptoms, but, had a chest x-ray and everything. I've gone through all these different types of things to kind of figure out what the hell is going on with me. No pneumonia. No other things are blocking up in my lungs, but you can hear the congestion in my left bottom lung. Man, it's been an experience to go through everything that I've gone through the past couple of weeks with this illness of being just sick and having multiple different symptoms of kind of currently what's going on in the world, but to be tested negative 3 times. Now, to me, that's led me to believe, like, how accurate are these tests, and do I have it or do I not have it? Because, again, running through the different symptoms that I have, even to right now of still coughing stuff up, still, hearing it in my lungs, still something that I'm still taking medicine for, it has made me very curious on the whole entire situation that's kind of going on right now in the United States. Because as somebody that does work for a fire department, we treat patients constantly with this illness, and we try the best that we can to take care of them. It makes me really wonder how accurate things are right now when it comes to testing wise. And really, you know what? How many people actually have this illness that might not know? Maybe they can't get an appointment like I did. I was struggling so hard to get a doctor's appointment because the way that doctor's appointments are set up right now is that if you have any of these type of symptoms, don't go to the doctor. It's the craziest thing. The funny thing is, because my daughter had a cough, I want to take my daughter to the pediatrician. Pediatrician says, nope, if she has a cough, nope, we're saying that she has COVID-19 without even testing her. The pediatrician saying, nope, she has a cough, it's COVID-19. It's like, what the hell, man? So this whole entire situation is just such a mess, in my opinion. And as somebody that has been really kind of close quarters with dealing with it, I think as adults, we're taking good care with it. I mean, depending on if you wear a mask, you don't wear a mask, I don't really care. Just be a reasonable adult and try to take care of yourself and others around you, depending on what your environment is and whatnot. But for me, just kind of being somebody that's, you know, always been trying to take care of other people, try to take care of myself. It's funny to know that I've been dealing with this illness and this sickness, not knowing what the hell it is. I mean, hell, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I went through 3 weeks now of going through all these different types of symptoms, but still tested negative 3 times. There's sometimes people test positive and only have 1 symptom. It is the weirdest thing that's going on right now in this world, and I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know what in the world is going on. But anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm still taking my medicine, still coughing stuff up though, but I definitely have been feeling a lot better over these past couple of days. But honestly, if you guys have been still sticking around with me just kind of talking and ranting about these past couple of weeks, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about kind of what's been going on with me and kind of what's been going on with the world, and what is your opinion about the whole situation about it? Got tested 3 times, all negative, but apparently, for some reason, I had all these symptoms. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll look forward to talking to you guys all next time.